The driving force of their lives. A family vacation, they say, was usually a trip to the racetrack. But when Bryan Clauson passed earlier than anyone ever imagined, his family turned their grief and his dying legacy into a way to change the world, just one organ donor at a time.
He was always smiling, always joking.
And I said to him, I said, well, if you could write your exit plan, what would it be? And he didn't even hesitate. He said, leading Belleville. And he said, because if you're leading Belleville for that moment, you are the most badass race car driver in the world.
The 2016 Belleville Nationals would be the last race Bryan Clauson would ever drive.
That night, he went from 9th to leading it in 13 laps.
But then tragedy struck.
It truly was an accident.
Pushed into a fence and hit by an oncoming car, Clauson lost the lead and ultimately his life.
My instant reaction when it started happening was to run down to the pits.
And in a Nebraska hospital, his family received the news that their beloved son would not survive. His legacy, however, was just getting started.
The part that I kind of hang on to is those lives that he saved.
Bryan Clauson was an organ donor.
Somewhere out there, there were at least 5 other people who were surrounding their loved ones and celebrating this gift. And for me personally, it gave me that light I needed in a very dark moment.
His heart, lungs, and kidneys saved 5 lives. A heart that now beats in Dan Alexander's chest.
Hey, you're making Mom cry.
Giving his family new hope.
That's awesome.
The Clauson racing team bears a new logo, driven to save lives. A moniker they adopted in honor of Bryan's dying legacy as an organ donor.
It was something that we didn't talk about. Hardest.
Tim and Diana Clauson have motivated thousands to register to donate their organs in Bryan's honor and will continue on a new mission to preserve his name.
To be able to continue this journey through Bryan and the gifts he gave has really been incredible for us.
So just how many lives has Bryan Clauson changed? 6,623 people have all registered to be organ donors since his death. And with each donor possibly saving 5 lives, that's 33,000 people who could be touched thanks to just one man from Noblesville. This weekend, his family will be honored at the Indiana Donor Gala. Lindy?
Thank you so much for that story, Trish. I mean, he was just